Add some flavor to your next celebration with all your favorite dishes from The Licking. Our succulent lobster pasta. Indulge in our savory buttery grits topped with sauteed shrimp. The entire family will enjoy our creamy mac and cheese and seafood rice. Treat yourself to an ice-cold mystery drink while introducing your taste buds to The Licking's new golden fried chicken nuggets. Friends, family, and food are what we know best. So dive in and discover some amazing hot new menu items and more of the food you love. It's all here at The Licking.
If you're in Miami, you've probably seen us because 305-800-PAIN is everywhere. Accidents can change your life in seconds, but with 305-800-PAIN, you have a team that fights for you. Remember the number, 305-800-PAIN. We got you covered.
Did somebody just hit you and ran off? Here's what to do after a hit-and-run accident. First off, don't chase them. Stay calm and call 911. Second, take photos of everything. Your car, the damages, the scene, and look for cameras and bystanders nearby. Third, see a doctor within 14 days. Even if you feel fine, most injuries don't show up after a hit and run. It typically takes a couple of weeks. So this can really cost you if you don't take care of it right now. And most importantly, call 305-800-PAIN. We'll walk you through what to do next and to help you get the care and compensation that you need after this accident. Even when the other driver runs, you're not alone. We're here for you.
I hate you because we're from different neighborhoods.
I hate you because you look different.
I hate you because I don't understand you.
I hate you because people I know hate you.
I hate you because I think you hate me.
Because I need someone to blame.
Because you talk different.
Because you act different.
Because you're just different. Man, I hate that things are so bad that we have to do a commercial about it.
Me too.
The first time we met, D was supposed to come to my house and he didn't show up the first day. And then he came the next day. But I think he thought, you know, he was going to come to a house and it was going to look like the rich and famous, probably with a spiral stairs and helpers, everybody in the house. And
yeah, it's like I'm going to Tony's house. It's gonna
but when he thought it's going to be a lot of people, he don't really like a lot of people, you know.
Yeah.
And then he found out I don't either. So when he got to my little 2-bedroom, you know, $235,000 crib, what, you know, it was in the garage. It was me, him, and my engineer.
Where at?
In Sacramento.
In Sac? Oh, wow.
Yeah. And I lived in this neighborhood full of like lobbyists and politicians, right? And we were just, and he was just so surprised. He didn't tell me later on. I thought his house was going to be crowded with a lot of people, and it wasn't. And so I started playing Lady. That's the first thing we worked on was Lady.
Wow. You had that already?
Yeah.
Wow.
I had the idea because it was supposed to be for Tony's record. The idea, but
for like House of Music maybe or something?
Yeah, they didn't like it. They didn't like the initial idea. They never heard it, what it was going to be.
Okay.
You know, neither did I. But I played the guitar riff for D'Angelo, and he said, I like it. I said, cool. So I was going to call somebody over to play my guitar parts over. He said, no, you should leave what you did. And that's the first time my guitar playing ever got on the record.
Wow.
Ever got on the record, yeah. So, but I think how we came up with it, we figured it out. We were playing, and we were playing behind the beat, but I think we were just really trying to lock something in. And so he would fall back and he would start laughing, then I would fall back and we started kind of smiling and laughing, and it we just kept going back and forth, but not talking about it. And it became sort of the style of his record, but that's the way he sings, that's the way he plays.
Wow.
And it's just natural for him, but he's a Dilla fan.
Yeah.
And so then, you know, I'm a Dilla fan too. So I figured it out later. We were just mocking Dilla.
Really? That early? Early on?
I think Dilla was the first one.
Okay.
Or we heard it through hip hop.
Yeah, right.
Maybe
right.
it's just not
Far
Dilla.
Side records,
maybe we heard it on some Wu-Tang records. Maybe we heard it on some Tribe records.
Yeah.
I love hip hop.
Yeah.
Right. So
The Jeff Fox Show, brought to you by Remix Sports Media.
Yeah.
Child, dang.
Hey.
What up, though, Brooklyn?
Baby. Hey.
Baby.
That's exactly why I wanted one of those. That's exactly why. R.I.P. to the great D'Angelo. Man, what a loss yesterday. Wow. Hit me like a ton of bricks, man. One of my favorite artists from the 90s, D'Angelo, has gone on to glory. And we're going to talk a little bit about him today. We're going to pay tribute to the great D'Angelo. He was a part of the 90s movement, when neo soul broke out there. D'Angelo was everything, man. He was a maestro, super talented, and our condolences to his family. Tough times for that family because they also lost Angie Stone earlier this year. D'Angelo and Angie Stone had a child together, so he lost both parents at the same time. I mean, everybody's just paying tribute to this great artist. D'Angelo, I think, guys, studied Prince because he, especially with his singing style, I hear a lot of Prince in it, and he was a big Prince fan. But as you saw, he and Raphael Sadiq, that was just speaking of moments ago, one of the more brilliant artists, the guys that really brought R&B back to where it should be, brought it back to the forefront. And D'Angelo didn't drop albums every year. He just didn't. He took his time. Every time he gave us a masterpiece. So, tough, man.
I think I heard somebody, I can't remember who it was, I heard that said that he was getting ready to drop another album. He was getting ready to drop another album. Wow. Soon. I don't know, exactly how soon, but he was working on one. So yeah. We lost out. We lost out on that one.
Yeah. That young man, he was all about quality over quantity.
Yeah.
And what a loss. I was talking to Jeff before the show. He and Angie Stone used to be together. And we lost her too. Mm-hmm. And just two amazing talents gone. Because I told Jeff, what can we take from it, from D'Angelo? I said, from a health standpoint, something from whatever his affliction was, just something that we just need to make sure we stay on top of our health, going to see our physician, getting our checkup. I know for a lot of times with men, we're not as attuned to our bodies as ladies are, but we need to make sure we're getting poked and prodded and looked at as well, because it's nothing that it's not that you're trying to be emasculate, but you just want to look out for your health.
Yeah.
And I just, like I told Jeff, Jenny, 10 years, it breaks my heart being how old my boys were 10 years ago and not being there, because I'm 10 years older than D'Angelo. And so we take something from that beautiful soul he was, and music, but I'm going to think about his memory and just think about my health. Just another reminder, stay on top of my health. Stay on top of my health.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he was going through his battles rather quietly, like nobody knew.
I didn't know. Yeah.
Nobody knew. And that's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Kind of like the Black Panther that,
Yeah.
Chadwick Boseman.
Chadwick Boseman, man.
He was kind of secretly going through it, and then and then people were making fun of him because his facial appearances and things were changing.
Lost weight. Yep,
But
he was
yeah,
losing weight. Yeah, we saw Chadwick's, I think, his last um, action. He was in Mom's Rainy Black Bottom. Mom Rainey's Black Bottom. They
yeah,
did
I think that was one of the last ones. Yeah.
a movie, and he was amazing in that role. But I think that was his last role. Mom Rainey's Black Bottom. And he was a musician playing it, but you could see he had physically had and as Black Panther because he was Black Panther, Jeff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, that was Black Panther.
You had a momentary issue with your microphone, and now you sound great.
I'm back.
Yeah, you
Okay.
sound great now.
Okay.
I would say come a little closer to the microphone.
Come a little closer.
And
Okay.
you get your Barry White on,
Yeah. Show you right.
It show you right. Man, I wish I had a voice like that. Wish I had a voice like that. Speaking
But
of
you have a
I ain't got no
radio.
Barry White voice. Like
But you gotta.
I mess with people in the club and try and talk like Barry White, every now and then, But I'm sure Barry White would just make him melt.
Did you see what Jenny did to you?
So
She said your voice was one of those scratching the blackboard.
really,
That's what she did.
But thank you, Fitz. I can't speak for myself, but yeah.
That's what she did. That she took her fingers and went like this.
kind of messed up.
Talking about you, Fox.
You'll
Kinda
be
messed
good.
up.
You'll be a good partner at Pictionary. Isn't that the game, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Where you do movements and stuff like that, and then people guess what you're trying to say. So
We won't be going to breakfast together for that's for damn sure.
and and give me my 1850 back, woman.
He ain't even gave it to us yet.
Miss, we went to breakfast and dinner,
And she doing this.
and she's doing the scratching thing. Well, damn, throw a black man under the bus.
Breakfast and dinner don't mean I can't tell the truth.
Mm-hmm.
I got to tell the truth. I got to stand
No
on
blows. No
Yeah.
blows.
Yeah, it's amazing how you said it after the check was cashed and the check was paid. Yeah, now you go like, ooh.
I didn't get 1850. Well, how about this? Tell him to quit writing checks that his wallet can't cash.
Oh, Jeff Fox.
Okay.
He'd be
yeah.
offering, but it was my birthday. Do you think I was going to buy my own dinner on my birthday? And I was working for him.
You were kind enough to come out to the Wiki, and we appreciate that. By the way, guys, as we continue with the D'Angelo tribute, I do want to play one more, and then we're going to take a break and come back with the Miami Hurricanes conversation. I did write an article on the JeffFoxShow.com on why this year's Hurricanes feel different. Something feels different, Fitz. And we're going to get into it.
Before we go on a break, you got one video, at least one video that I'm thinking that I want, right? D'Angelo? You better not come with no nonsense.
Am I the producer of the show? Have I not been producing like A quality stuff?
Well, sometimes you leave me out. You don't do stuff for me.
Because you, of course, desire men. I do not. I am not going to do no sexy guy stuff unless you want me to.
No, not you. I only need for you to push buttons. Push the buttons that says play. Like it says play me, push that button.
I got you.
I got no nonsense today, for real.
But I mean, we're trying to be humorous here, but we're all kind of hurting because D'Angelo is no longer with us, and he was one of my favorite artists from the 90s. no doubt. He, New Edition, Jodeci, Drew Hill, like it all comes to mind. Method Man, Redman. D'Angelo was kind of hip hop. He was everything that you would want in an artist, you know. And again, it was tough to see him go through what he went through and to get the news yesterday. My good friend Rick Party, who is the voice of SportsCenter, offered a tribute. And here it is right here, Rick Party talking about D'Angelo. You're on the Jeff Fox Show. We'll take a commercial and come right back after Rick Party.
So D'Angelo's passed away, and what can we say about the man where music lived in him? I mean, his voice was warm, it was husky, and it was honest. This man's his chords, they were sparse, but they were full. When he sang, he moved through a person's body before their brain did. He was the bridge between gospel, jazz, funk, hip-hop, and soul. He made you hear something you already knew. Longing, brokenness, love. But it was different. It was fresh. Right? It resonated with us. When Brown Sugar dropped in 1995, I was a radio personality on WGCI. We were the first to break that song. We heard Lady. We knew somebody was pushing R&B in a whole new territory. Then Voodoo came. It was poetic. It was raw. It was very spiritual. That album still lives inside a lot of us today. And then there was Untitled. How does it feel now? That was just a song. That right there, that was a moment. That video, shirtless, alone, intensity in his eyes, and he broke the mold. And it asked us something though. When someone bears themselves that much, how do you respond? How do you not feel? He challenged what we thought manhood looked like, what sensuality could sound like. And yeah, a lot of men hated that video, especially when our women were watching. But that was the point. He made us face our tension. He proved that strength and softness can coexist. He pushed us. He dared us to drop our guard. He made sensuality sacred. The human behind the song, he stayed quiet. He didn't chase the spotlight. He didn't do all the hype. He just walked the line between public artistry and private struggle. And we knew it. Everybody talked about it. You saw the pain, the long silences between albums. But when he came back, the music reminded us why we waited. He spoke about loss. He spoke about recovery. After the near-fatal crash, after the passing of Jay Dilla, you could feel the change. Less flash, a little bit more weight, but he carried love, regret, hope, all at once. And then Angie Stone in March 2025. She died in a car crash, and she wasn't just a singer. She was a movement, a foundation, a neo-soul, a mentor, a force for him. She and D'Angelo had a child together, Michael Suevo Twain Archer, and D'Angelo had others, 3 children in all. Losing her must have cut deep for him. That kind of pain doesn't just pass quietly for anybody. Now we learn that D'Angelo left us. Wow. After private battle with pancreatic cancer. He carried so much more than we knew. But even if we didn't see it, his music told the truth. People felt him. To many people, as you see, those albums were therapy. It was an escape. It was affirmation. When an artist like D'Angelo leaves, we don't just lose songs. We lose a voice that lived in the shade, that didn't shout, that whispered and still shook a room. Culture felt that. Culture feels that. The next generation feels that. D'Angelo did his thing unapologetically. Tell the younger ones that this was a man who dared, and because he did, we learned something. Rest easy, D'Angelo.
What exactly is 305-800-PAIN, and how does it help the community here, the people?
Yes, Jeff. So 305-800-PAIN is a legal and medical referral office registered with the Florida Bar to help people that get involved in any car accident, slip and fall. Right. We get them connected with our attorneys and our medical centers to get them back on track We get them the whole guide step by step so they feel that they're not alone. And we help them get compensated for all the inconvenience, the pain and suffering that comes along with an accident. So yeah, that's what we're here for.
Did somebody just hit you and ran off? Here's what to do after a hit and run accident. First off, don't chase them. Stay calm and call 911. Second, take photos of everything. Your car, the damages, the scene, and look for cameras and bystanders nearby. Third, see a doctor within 14 days. Even if you feel fine, most injuries don't show up after a hit and run. It typically takes a couple of weeks. So this can really cost you if you don't take care of it right now. And most importantly, call 305-800-PAIN. We'll walk you through what to do next and to help you get the care and compensation that you need after this accident. Even when the other driver runs, you're not alone. We're here for you.
Well, I think it starts with the leadership in helping articulate that for the guys, and then what we're expecting out of the guys, right? We're expecting this. Are we getting that? Are we not getting that? We have guys showing up to player-only meetings late, guys not showing up to player-only meetings. Like, there's a lot that goes into that. Do we have to make this mandatory? Do we not have to make this mandatory? So it's a lot of things of that nature that we got to get cleaned up, and it starts with the little things like that.
To be clear, you're saying some players were late or missed?
Late, yeah.
Yep. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
Snitches get stitches.
We did.
Snitches get stitches.
You didn't have to bring that up today.
Yeah, I got to bring it up, man. I got to bring it up because everybody in the country is talking about your football team, South Florida. Everybody.
Can I say?
Everybody has an opinion. Everybody has, calling you soft, telling you that you need to have a leader of men in the locker room. The Miami Dolphins have become a laughing stock in the National Football League. And that's an embarrassment. That is an utter embarrassment.
Oh, I'm with Magic City, but I wasn't done with D'Angelo because I want to give him those. That music.
Yeah, but we do have a show to do. Like, we can't.
I know, but
Jeff, Jenny is right. Snap.
Segue. We need some snaps up.
Yeah, before we segue to tour, I want to say this last thing too, Jenny, Jeff, to our fans. If you really want to know the essence of D'Angelo, his talent, he redid a remake of Prince's "Sometimes It Snows in April." That is him. If you get a chance, Google it, go on the YouTube, whatever. D'Angelo doing a tribute to Prince. "Sometimes It Snows in April."
I'm gonna have to look that up. Yeah.
That is him. That talent, everything about him. I'm ready to move on now.
Please. Because
I'm sorry.
I'm just saying.
You touched us, D'Angelo, man.
Yeah, and I thought Rick Party tribute was great.
Oh, no doubt.
It was
No
excellent.
doubt.
It was excellent, but it felt again like one of those poetry moments, like set to music. That's what it felt like. That's what it felt like and moved me.
I felt like it was speaking to my soul.
Oh man.
Oh
D'Angelo is he was very relatable because he rose to the top and then he fell off. I mean, and then he had the drug addiction problem. He's human. You know what I mean? And then he bounced back, and then he just disappeared, like a lot of us do. Ups and downs in life. You've gone through it. I've gone through it. I'm sure I've. Nobody. It's not always a sunny day every day. Sometimes the dark clouds come.
Yeah.
So
Okay. But
I,
Jeff,
I choose to celebrate him.
Yeah, I do too, Jeff. And Jeff, I thank you for using your platform to give that man us to bless him. Because he was someone worth remembering. He gave us art that music is art that we can take with us a long way. He wrote some beautiful songs, things that touch us. I guess he was writing maybe from his pain and experiences with Jenny, Jeff. Some of the stuff he did, just thank you, D'Angelo.
That's what I like about, certain artists. They make you feel the music.
Mm.
They tell you the words, they sing the words, but they make you just feel it, and you just transcend. I mean, you just move to wherever it is that they're trying to take you with that song. Yeah, love it.
Well, about to make you feel worse.
Where's Tua trying to take us, Jenny? Where's Tua trying to take us, Jeff? What place is he taking us?
The promised land.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about these Miami Dolphins. It's been a while. It really has been a while. And again, every show in America, it seems, we're talking about the Dolphins. They weren't talking about the feel-good New York Giants, who are suddenly now, the fan base in New York totally excited about the G-Men because of two guys, Ham Scatteroo and Jackson Dart. I mean, they just have hope. People this is what I'm getting in my reports from the Big Apple. They're overly excited. They don't expect to win the division. They don't expect to win the playoffs. They just see hope. They have hope.
Right.
They see a building block. We, in turn, in South Florida, we have nothing.
Nope.
Nothing. We have a quarterback that throws his teammates under the bus, and the whole country is talking about it.
Well, when you say South Florida, like, be more specific, that we're talking just strictly about the Dolphins right now, because
we're talking to Dolphins,
Panthers. So don't because we never give enough love to the Panthers. So make sure.
Yes, we do. We give Panthers love.
I know,
but we're not talking about the Panthers.
You said
about the Miami Dolphins.
South Florida have nothing. That was a blanket statement.
It relates to the Dolphins because I preceded the comment by playing the Miami Dolphin video.
Mm-hmm.
And I know. I'm just pointing out.
Carry
on, co-host. Carry on.
Man, she got the Dukes up this morning, man. She throwing blow.
It's not. There's no anger towards you. There's nothing but love for you guys. You know that goes without saying. But the Dolphins have me angry. The Dolphins have me angry, and everybody in Miami that wants to see this team turn it around wants to see a better product on the field. And when they embarrass you like they did in 2013 with Bullygate, remember that? Richie Incognito, Jonathan Martin. That was not a good moment. They have had a toxic culture in that locker room since 2013. And it never left.
I'm in Michigan, and I'm embarrassed by the Dolphins play.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like everybody wants to be proud of their team. Everybody wants the team to make them feel good.
Yeah.
And Brian Flores, to his credit, tried to tell us, your quarterback sucks. I can't work with him. And you know what they did? They fired Brian Flores.
Jeff, this is why the nation is talking about the Dolphins and the way they talk about the Giants. It's something with expectations, and people look at their roster. There's not much to the Giants. They're new, but we're watching them. They're outplaying the Dolphins, and they don't have the roster the Dolphins have. They don't.
Not at all.
They're not close.
Guess what?
And that is why the Dolphins are catching heat, and that is why their coach, as I've said, Jenny, remember I said the break was on November 1st. I said game 11. We went through the schedule, and I said, if he's not at this particular number by the break, I said I thought he'd be gone. And I'm holding to that.
Yeah. Okay. I think we all know the writing's on the wall. It's a matter of when Stephen Ross is going to want to pull the trigger.
Well, maybe he will, maybe he won't.
And that is part of it too. 50-50. He may not, because I think he likes him. But like and parroting doesn't go together.
Well,
King and coaching.
the team everybody had in the Super Bowl, Jenny and Fitz, the Buffalo Bills have lost 2 games in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Josh Allen has looked very human the last 2 games. Thrown 4 interceptions the last 2 games. Now is the time to creep up and make a move. And guess who's doing that?
You know,
Guess who
New
guess who the
England.
national media
New
is
England.
talking about in the AFC East?
New England.
The Patriots.
New England.
You gotta be kidding me.
They have that coach, Vrabel, who can coach. That's why Tennessee looks so bad. He plays a physical game. Jenny, remember I said we were talking when the New England came to play Miami a couple of weeks ago. We were talking like on Football Friday. I said, I think New England can take them. I said, remember Vrabel plays a physical brand of football. That's the way they play. They beat our Dolphins. Did they not, Jeff?
But I said that we were here. The Patriots, you know,
underneath us, and now they're above us.
No, I never put the Patriots under us. I put us at the bottom, and it was kind of a toss-up between maybe us and the Jets. But I went on ahead and stuck with this is where we were, and
but if I was to do preseason, I would have had Buffalo, Miami,
I did
Jets and Patriots. Maybe, I'm not sure. But Miami definitely was in the second spot. They were in the second spot.
I didn't have them there.
We were voting pre any games.
Before the season.
We were voting pre any game.
But we changed our tune after the Indianapolis Colts beat down, didn't we? We came back and whoa.
In the preseason, guys, I said the New England Patriots would rise up to the second spot in the division. I said that, but I didn't believe it. I just said it.
Probably more hope. It was probably more hope than it was.
I was hoping that would be the Miami Dolphins, but you have allowed the Patriots, a team that dominated your division for 2 decades, and then finally the Bills get it, and then you allow the Patriots, who sunk to the lowest of lows, to bounce back in 1 year.
1 year.
And surpass you in the division. And the Dolphin organization is mired in mediocrity.
It makes you revisit when the Patriots fired the coach Jared Mayo after 1 season, Jenny. They gave him 1 year. They fired him and they got Vrabel because Tennessee let Vrabel go. You got to give it to the Patriots.
Here's the difference.
They've improved. They've really improved with him as coach.
Yeah. The difference between the Patriots and the Dolphins, and you just said it, Fitz, because my Raiders played the Patriots in game 1. And I knew going into that game, it was going to be a dogfight.
Physical
game.
Physical game.
Like, you talk about it all the time. Body blows. Every time you play the New England Patriots, even if they get blown out, it's going to be a physical game. You're going to have to fight.
Yeah. That used to be Tennessee. When he was coach of the Titans. They used to hit, man. They used to hit. And that game we saw a couple weeks ago, Jenny, Buffalo lost to the Patriots. Patriots were hitting that night. They knocked them out of the unbeaten. They were hitting Josh Allen that night.
What do people say about the Miami Dolphins, guys, after they play them? What do former players say when they leave them?
Happy.
Aren't you tired of hearing that?
Oh, happy day. But I've said before that when they leave our team and they go to, somebody that's even possibly in contention, they go and they get that chip.
Yeah.
They go and they get that chip.
Have you seen Jalen Ramsey with the Pittsburgh Steelers?
He's so glad to be out of Miami.
2 sacks in the last game.
I can only imagine.
I thought he was getting ready for the rocket chair. This dude is reinvigorated. He looks born again. He looks like a linebacker. He's getting sacks now.
Ramsey has been on 3 football teams. He started with Jacksonville. They were physical. They hit. Then they moved him out to the Rams where he won the Super Bowl. They were hitting. They had Aaron Donald, physical. Then the move happened where he went to Miami Dolphins. That was the lull. Talked his way out of there, Jeff. Now he's on Pittsburgh playing like he used to play with Jacksonville and with the Rams, Jalen Ramsey. Sometimes it's I believe this, Jenny. It is not where you're drafted in the position. It's who. You know what I'm saying? What organization you were with has a lot to do with your success.
Oh yeah, it does.
And right now, it just looks like
Say
Miami's
Baker.
not the place right now. It's not the place.
I'll continue to say Baker Mayfield because
Mm-hmm.
he moved around. First we thought he was going to be all of that, kind of moved around a couple of teams, and then now he's in Tampa Bay, and we're back to saying he's all of that again.
He's got a good team around him.
Yeah.
Got a good team around him, and but the coaching, Jeff. We're going to interview McDaniel did a couple of weeks ago. It was kind of surreal. He was talking about, Jeff, tackling, and if you do this, it was really weird. It was like you look like a school teacher talking about stuff. I was like, oh boy, that looked like trouble. That interview he did, I want to say it was 2 weeks ago. I think they're done. Dolphins are done.
You said it Monday, and I mean there is the Futility Bowl this weekend between the Dolphins and the Cleveland Browns. Somebody's got to win by default, right?
No, they can tie. They go to overtime. They can tie.
Should do it.
Oh,
how's that going to end up? 3-3 tie.
Where's that game?
I don't know. I gotta look at the schedule. I think that game is might be here. Might be. I don't know. Somebody will tell us, I'm sure. Magic City says that Miami has been in every game this year outside of the Colts game. That type of mentality, and I'm not coming at you, Magic City, but that type of mentality has to change.
Gotta change.
That gotta change, man. Well, what do you want, a cookie?
I know.
What do you want,
That's
a cookie?
participation trophy. We were in every game. The referees were in every game.
I will say that they did play, and I almost felt like giving them a participation trophy, and then Tua opened up his mouth and outspilled the nonsense.
Participation trophies don't count this.
I know, but
Herman Edwards said it
we
best.
wanted to see progress. We were seeing some type of progress, but they haven't figured out how to win it.
Damn progress, man.
I know.
You
play to win the game.
Yes,
That's
you do.
it.
But when you have nothing, you gotta wish for something. You can't we are 0-5, and then all of a sudden next week we're gonna win the Super Bowl. I'm saying you gotta crawl before you can walk. And
Yes.
we were trying to get somewhere to build back some of that hope and some of that, the fandom, because right now we're on the ledge.
Everybody was saying the Miami Dolphins this year would have been. Smith just said it. Magic City before the preseason said 11-5. Everybody was expecting the Dolphins to make a move in the AFC East, and instead, it's the freaking Patriots.
But
It's the Patriots.
Jeff, it started in the preseason with Tyreek Hill complaining. Right after remember, he was complaining in the preseason. We said they needed to move him before the season. They never did.
End of the season.
And then Tua said he hadn't forgotten him, right?
At the beginning of the season. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I feel sorry for Dolphins fans.
No, I feel sorry for the fans, some, but folks, we're on this call. The NFL is built on parity. The games are all usually within 6 points, a touchdown. Usually, just look at the scores. They're within one score. So when you have parity, how they set it up, the worst team gets the draft first. They don't reward you for winning. You get to draft last. So much is about your executive team, owner, president, GM, coach. You in this when you're dealing with parity, you've got to have a strong management team. You do. They have to be in sync because this is how close these games are. And when you find those dysfunctional organizations, Jenny, they lose those 2-point games, 3-point games. The functional ones, they pull them out. There's not a whole lot of separation between Kansas City and even say Miami. A lot of it is the owner and the management, the coach. That's what separates them. You put Andy Reid on Miami, you don't have this dysfunction.
That's true.
Well, yeah.
No, you put them on Miami, they're winning.
Yeah.
Spagnuolo, he brings Spagnuolo with him to Miami, totally different organization. Totally different. They're not doing all this garbage and wearing capri pants and, drag racing on 836.
Let me ask you a question, guys. Why are the Pittsburgh Steelers, year in and year out, one of the toughest
Ownership
teams in the
Ownership.
league?
Ownership. Ownership.
Magic City says Ramsey is having success because Baltimore and Cincy and Cleveland are terrible. No. No, he's having success because he's on a good team.
Hey.
Year in and year out, Pittsburgh is always tough.
Magic. Yeah,
this ain't ballet. This is football.
Go ahead.
You trying to get Magic City said he's at work, so he
Okay.
can't. But you
I
like
can get him in trouble. This is why Pittsburgh is what Pittsburgh is. They've had 3 head coaches since 1970.
Yep.
Let that sink in. Let that sink in.
Stability.
3 head coaches since 1970. 3.
Stability matters.
Chuck Noll, Bill
Cowher.
Current guy, and our current guy.
And Mike Tomlin.
That's it.
That's
ever. 56 years. 55 years, 3 coaches. And we wonder why they have so few losing seasons. The Rooneys have built that organization, as I just said, with and Jenny, they don't ever really drop off the map having a 1-15 season. Okay, they might go 7-9. They don't. Mike has not had a losing season. He's been there, 15 years, Tomlin?
Yep.
Worst he's been is 8-8?
Yeah. Aaron Rodgers beat him in the Super Bowl for the Packers.
They are built. That's why the organization, yeah.
Here's why, because, again, when you look at the Miami Dolphins in comparison, they've had a string of coaches.
Oh, my God.
I mean, Joe Philbin, Adam Gase, Flores, just on and on. Coaches, controversies from Bullygate to Cocaine Gate, off the field drama, Tyreek Hill doing this and doing that. Never quite shaking that cloud over this franchise. And we are still here.
Still. Jenny, think about how much easier to run an organization if you're not trying to hire or fire a coach every couple of years. The Steelers are focused on talent evaluation, draft, player development.
On the
They're not
field.
thinking about the coach.
On the field.
Miami, what's our general man? Greer. He's hired 3 coaches. There's been 3 in the history of Pittsburgh. Think about it. Chris Greer has done 3. Steelers have done 3 for the whole. That general manager at the Steelers, he's working on how to make the business better. What can we do to improve our scouting?
How many Super Bowls do the Steelers have? 6?
Oh, my gosh. 4 with Noel. They got 6. And I think they've lost 2.
Sure they have 6 or 5?
They got 6. Noel's got 4. Cowher's got 1. Tomlin's got 1. They're 6. They're behind New England. Yeah.
When they beat the Cardinals in the Super Bowl.
That was
Tomlin, right? That was Tomlin. Yeah.
I think that was Tomlin's. Yeah. Yeah. Cowher got his because Jerome Bettis played with him. They won that in Detroit.
That's right.
Yeah. They beat the Seahawks, I think it
6
was.
Super
Yeah.
Bowls.
Yeah. They got
6.
6. And nobody even talks about Chuck Noll as a GOAT. You think about it. We talk about greatest NFL coaches. Chuck Noll name doesn't even come up. He's got 4.
You know, people think I'm picking on it. I'm not picking on the Dolphins.
Pick on them.
But
They deserve to be picked on. We just said it. Chris Greer has hired 3 coaches, Jeff. Steelers have had 3 coaches for 56 years.
I mean, that's one organization in the NFL. Like the Steelers are different; they're built different, you know. And you know, the same situation can apply to them. Like Magic City said, right, and he was right. What do you want, Jeff? A cookie for the Steelers? No, I don't want a cookie for it, but they do have stability.
I want a cookie.
They do have stability.
I do too. Yeah. You tell me we wouldn't switch franchises, right? Magic City, you wouldn't take Pittsburgh for Miami right now.
They have stability, man. Go and read my article on the JeffFoxShow.com.
Mm-hmm.
The Miami Dolphins, the sad state of the Dolphins. They have become a modern day circus.
They are. And
it's sad. It's sad.
And it starts, Jenny, at the top. They can't be a circus without the owner allowing it to be a circus.
Allowing it to come.
I'm sorry. Yeah, all I've ever seen, it starts at the top. If the ownership allows it to happen, there it is.
I bought in there one time, but after the 70-point game, I was all in on the Dolphins. I was sure.
It has you.
They had me with hook, line, and sinker, man. I was all in. I said, nobody can stop this team. Nobody. 70 points? That only happens in Madden.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'd never seen that ever. And I said,
they do this.
This Mike McDaniel guy, he's on it something.
Oh, yeah. There's something called film. The defensive coordinators and those other, Jeff, those other guys do get paid too for the Chargers. Did you know that? They get paid and they have film, and they started watching Miami, and we haven't seen another 70, have we?
No.
Mm.
You know, and there's a sad, I'm really sad today, besides the D'Angelo thing, which is real life. But in terms of football, I'm sad also because it appears that the best team in the National Football League could be
Tampa,
Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh, damn! We definitely need 305, 800 pain.
It could be the Kansas City Chiefs.
Ooh.
Oh, I want
that hurt you to say that.
Yeah,
yeah.
It
Jenny,
might be the Kansas City Chiefs.
Throw him some tissue, Jenny. He needs some tissue.
No, I'm gonna throw him something.
Man,
they smacked the Lions around. The Lions who were looking like what's that team? It's the Monstars. It's from Space Jam.
But there was some calls. There was some questionable calls in that game. So I'm not counting them that they're back yet.
Chiefs, they just won't die. They're like that ghetto roach. You ever like stomp on a roach?
You step on him, go get some tissue like Chris Tucker, and he gone.
There you go, man. Like, damn, Kansas City, why won't the Chiefs just die already? The rest of us are suffering and they won't die. I'm in pain. We'll be right back. What exactly is 305-800-PAIN, and how does it help the community here, the people?
Yes, Jeff. So 305-800-PAIN is a legal and medical referral office registered with the Florida Bar to help people that get involved in any car accident, slip and fall. Right. We get them connected with our attorneys and our medical centers to get them back on track. We get them the whole guide step by step so they feel that they're not alone, and we help them get compensated for all the inconvenience, the pain and suffering that comes along with an accident. So yeah, that's what we're here for.
Did somebody just hit you and ran off? Here's what to do after a hit and run accident. First off, don't chase them. Stay calm and call 911. Second, take photos of everything. Your car, the damages, the scene, and look for cameras and bystanders nearby. Third, see a doctor within 14 days. Even if you feel fine, most injuries don't show up after a hit and run. It typically takes a couple of weeks. So this can really cost you if you don't take care of it right now. And most importantly, call 305-800-PAIN. We'll walk you through what to do next and to help you get the care and compensation that you need after this accident. Even when the other driver runs, you're not alone. We're here for you.
When a team is dialed in on Cristobal's attitude, when his principles have been preached for 4 seasons and finally internalized, it doesn't matter when you've arrived. You inherit the operating system. A guy who landed via the portal 4 months ago isn't some spectator. On day 1, he's pitched the same creed. He's shown the same tape. He's asked to carry the same weight. And if he sticks, he's living the same framework as a 3-year upperclassman who already understands this deeply. The meetings, the work, the standards, the insatiability. When these different players and different backgrounds operate with the same spine, you get unity instead of ego. You get resonance instead of discord. You get a team that doesn't rise and fall with hype. It raises the bar with consistency. Yes, it could go sideways. Every team is vulnerable, but this one isn't fragile, because they've been programmed for the pressure. And when your internal signal is stronger than every external buzz, the big head talk becomes white noise. Here are the facts. Cristobal's Miami now carries Heisman buzz on both sides of the ball. Carson Beck's precision passing, minimized turnovers, and big game composure have brought him back into the national spotlight. Carson Beck has always been sharp, but now his receivers are actually catching the evidence. On defense, Ruben Bain's elite Pro Football Focus grades and pressure rate make him a legitimate edge defender candidate. 5 games into 2025, and players in the 2 deep from multiple position rooms are already leaving fingerprints on wins. The team doesn't lean on one strength. It radiates everywhere. And to do this amid coordinator changes, especially on defense with Corey Heatherman taking over, makes it even more impressive. The system is now showing it can absorb change without losing identity. If stability is the hardest test in major college football, 4 years in, Miami and Mario Cristobal are answering it. And yet the shadow lingers. The 2001 Hurricanes remain college football's final boss. It wasn't just that they won, it was how easy they made it look. They were inevitable, and inevitability is intoxicating, but it's also poisonous. It distorts what success looks like in 2025. Alabama never replicated it. Georgia hasn't, USC never will. Nobody can. That was Miami's once-in-a-history storm. Cristobal is smart enough to know that, which is why he doesn't reach backward. His teams don't need to be that Miami. They just need to be good enough to win championships now. So what does being back mean in 2025? It's not swagger. It's not draft picks. It's not even playoff appearances. It's championships. It's lining up against Georgia and Ohio State and refusing to blink. Miami is back when the identity is unshakable, when the dominance is a given, when opponents walk into Hard Rock Stadium knowing they're going to leave bruised and broken. And that's what Cristobal's Canes are becoming. It doesn't have to be 2001. That version is locked in amber. What comes next will be different. A program forged in Cristobal's image. It's hard not to be excited about this year's team, because this one feels different. Last year, I trusted Cam Ward to make something happen, to improvise when the structure cracked. This year, I trust the structure itself. The roster doesn't just look like a Mario Cristobal team, it thinks like one. The body types, the frames, the leverage, sure, that's obvious. You can see it when they walk off the bus. The real change is their wiring. They stay because they buy in. They don't flinch when they're challenged. They don't transfer when it gets hard. They believe in the work, recruits' mindsets. And when you watch the team now, the way Ruben Bain eats up pockets, the way the culture accepts guys that were rejected or misused elsewhere, the way older guys earn their spot through effort and not attrition, the way freshmen like Bryce Fitzgerald make veteran plays, you start to realize Miami is getting there. This Miami doesn't swagger, it grinds. So no, Miami will never be the NFL U of 2001 again. That standard is gone, and good riddance, because chasing ghosts is no way to build a future.
I had to let the whole thing play, bro. Because if Miami had to line up against anybody in America, I don't care if it's Ohio State, I don't care if it's Oregon, I don't care if it's Indiana, I don't care if it's Georgia, I don't care who it is. I'm picking the Canes.
I'm picking the Canes.
I want to say this, Jeff. I love that you just showed that. Jenny, I've watched this thing for the last 20 years since, after that great group went away in 03, 04, went away. And I've been fooled a few times on what I've watched. And sometimes you see them, you want them to be something that they're not. But to watch this transformation of how Miami was playing, used to play football, and I'm watching the transformation, Jenny, just over the last 3 years with what Mario, the style of play they are. And I used to be about that flash and dash, but I'm watching my program. They've turned it to like bully ball, Jeff. And I'm watching it, and I'm going back. I used to watch those old Alabama teams, those old teams in the SEC. They just line up and just Texas, boom, boom. And I'm looking at them. Quarterback doesn't have to throw for 350, Jeff. They didn't have to swing all the ball around. Jenny, they've got big running backs, huge offensive linemen, bringing these guys in defense. I think for a lot of us, we're watching this and we're like, whoa, what are we seeing? He's built a structure that's built to last. And I think they're going to be where, Jeff, they can plug and play.
Yep.
And I think he's building something to where they'll be like the Steelers. They can compete year in and year out.
That's what he has built. Remember when they had the backfield, Clinton Portis, Willis McGahee, Frank Gore, and there's another one that I don't remember, but that's how deep
Davenport. Yeah, Davenport. Yep.
That's how deep they were.
Yeah.
And now Mario has rebuilt. It's like Steve Austin. It's like the Bionic Man. As I'm sure the modern kids don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
No
clue. But they're like bionic. Like they're like a machine. They don't get rattled. You can hang around for a quarter or two like the Gators did. Miami knew that eventually by the third quarter, they were going to break you. Mario Cristobal gets it. He was a part of the old school Hurricanes.
Mm-hmm.
He knew how they were built.
He knows. Jenny, Josh Pate, there's a guy who has a podcast kind of that does it. He's Josh Pate. I think he's a national podcast. He says he's seen a lot of teams. He goes in person and watch games. I think about a week or so ago. He says he's seen Bama, Georgia, Ohio State, Oregon. He says he's seen them. But he says Miami, he says he hasn't seen anything like it. He says he has a term. He says he's going to use it nicely. He says they have creatures.
Yeah.
He said they are huge.
I played that clip the other day on the show.
Yeah. He said they just look different. And that's how Butch's guys used to look back that 2000, 2001. Bryant McKinney, one of the biggest human beings I've ever seen, but they got one now, Markel Bell. He's got to be about Bryant's size, isn't he, Jeff?
Yeah. Bryant McKinney makes me look like I'm in what they call it, elementary, middle school,
Make you like Danny DeVito?
Yeah. And he never gave up a sack. Never. His whole career. Not one sack.
Yeah.
He went against Dwight Freeney.
Beat him up. Jenny.
Syracuse.
Jenny. Bryant makes everybody look like Danny DeVito. Standing next to him. He is like and
what the old Canes told me, Brian McKinney, Leon Searcy, Ed Reed, Willis McGahee, they all tell me the same thing. The hardest part of their week, no matter who they played, but the hardest part of the week was practice. Saturdays, game days, they got to take it out on somebody else. Because in practice,
they're going against NFL guys. They're going against NFL guys. When Andre Johnson was there, he's going against Mike Rumph, Philip Buchanan, Ed Reed. This is what Santana was going against these same guys. The same thing with Ricky Wayne. Hey, iron sharpens iron. And now you got Mesidor and Bain going against Markel Bell, and Mile Goa every day in practice. Jeff, you said it. The game is easy. Mile Goa every day in practice, beating you up. What's he, 6'6", 315, 330? They got him first round pick. And
I got to ask you
against him.
something, Fitz, because you played football. You're the only one on the show you won a national championship, crying out. How did the Miami Hurricanes go from being one of the all-time worst defenses in 1 year to having one of the best the following season? That don't make sense to me.
Leadership.
I mean, I'm grateful, but how?
Part with the coaching and the system and the players believing in it. We've seen turnarounds where a head coach will come in. How about this one? Remember, Ohio State was 6-6. They brought Urban Meyer in. Same players, 12-0 next year. Mm-hmm. What I'm saying, Jenny, is a different voice. The players believe you have credibility. They believe in what you're saying.
I believe so.
And you can just transition them, Jeff. Jeff, they were not, the Miami Hurricanes defense was not swarming like this last year. I'm watching them. They did not move like this last year. Not on defense.
Yeah. It's like it's night and day.
Night and day.
And they changed coordinators, but that dude should be like if he did all of this in 1 year, in one off season, he should get some kind of award or something.
They said he simplified things.
The coaching, when they believe in you, because I mean, on the college level, you're still dealing kind of with young men, but on the NFL level, you're dealing with grown men, that's making probably more money than you. Mm-hmm. You got to show them something. You got to tell them something that they can believe, and they got to believe it in here.
Yes.
Because why do you think the Detroit Lions were turned around so fast with Dan Campbell? Because those guys feel like they can run through a brick wall for him, with him as their leader. They believe.
It is that way, Jenny. You're hitting it in every team sport: hockey, baseball, basketball, football. We've seen turnarounds when you have someone that is credible above the players and they believe what that person is saying to them. Believe it. Remember, it's faith where you can't see it, but you believe that you can do this, Jeff. That's when you see the turnarounds. That is when you see teams go from this. And sometimes they only add one or two players, but that coaching and that structure and believing in what that person is telling you.
Because he tells you some things up front that he can show you. And then the light bulb comes on. And then from there, you're gonna believe all the other stuff that you can't see. So it's a transition, and he built that trust. He's built that trust, and that's what you got to do, because you see coaches come and go, and they've been good coaches, just maybe they weren't working for your system, and then they go over here and they have success. I mean, just like with the players, you change the landscape and you move some pieces around. It just it's a belief. It's a mental and a belief, and it's a hero as well.
I love what Magic City says.
Yes.
Other men had Minnesota as the top defensive team. He just didn't have the dogs.
Dogs
now.
Yeah, what that amounts to? You can have the greatest recipe, Jeff, but boy, you need the ingredients. And when you have the ingredients, you can bake.
Yeah.
Once you get because you can have that recipe, you have the whole breakdown how that cookie's supposed to be, but you just need the right ingredients.
The right ingredients.
The quality of the flour.
You gotta know
the chocolate chips.
You got to know how to mix it.
They got that.
Put how much to put in. Like how there's some chefs that they can say a pinch of this. Like back in the day with your grandmother and people like that, your mom. They say a pinch of this and a pinch of that. What is a pinch of this and a pinch of that? They just knew.
They knew.
They just knew.
And Jenny,
to cook.
And how about this, Jenny? Some of that flour was better than some of the other flour.
Yeah.
Mm.
You know, guys, when you look at this team, that they're deep in running back, they're deep in wide receiver. All of a sudden, didn't they just lose everybody in wide receiver? I mean, Mario used the transfer portal and just restocked the shelves. Like he went to Publix and just reloaded. You know, it's
Always
like,
miss him.
yeah, but I mean, like, damn, like he took a couple of years to do it. They were talking about getting rid of him a couple of years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Now there's still sometimes during the games when you
There's
get
a
a little
whisper
worried.
when you win or something, when you lose a game or something, or they feel like you didn't have the team ready to play up to their potential.
Didn't we lose a game when he should have just sat on?
Yeah,
the ball?
yeah, yeah. The kid fumbled, but it really wasn't a fumble. The referee called it. He was down, but yeah, he caught it. Mario caught hell for that.
He got hell for that.
Yeah.
But boy, he's built a
Yes, he has.
Frankenstein type monster in this roster because I see no weakness.
No.
Nowhere.
Can
Special
I get
team, nowhere.
no? I'm gonna give you one more example, Jenny, Jeff, about belief. When he recruited Reuben Bain from that Miami Central powerhouse, he told Reuben, I think you're going to be a freshman All-America. Reuben became freshman All-America his first year. And went year one. They did a video about that. Now, he's got Reuben Bain believing. Again, when he recruited him, he said, you go here in our system, we're going to have you freshman All-America. He was freshman All-America. That's the thing, Jenny, that now you've got someone that can sell to someone else. He's got Reuben, and people saying it. Then, hey, Reuben, we're going to have you a first-round pick. Now, Reuben's going to be a first-round pick.
Yeah,
come on.
Mario knew what he was doing.
Yes.
The first thing he did when he got to Coral Gables, he went directly to Miami Central.
Miami Central.
Then he went to
hey, American Heritage, all of them. Come on.
He went to the high schools.
Yep.
And that's what the old coaches used to do.
Yeah. And I'm going to get you paid. And now, Jenny, Jeff, think how powerful that's going to be. Kids in Miami see Reuben Bain, and they know how good he was. And now all of a sudden, he's going to be a top 5 pick. Coach told him this. They say, hey, I want some of what Reuben got. They're going to go to Miami. Hey, man, he's building something. I like it.
We're going to wrap in a bit, y'all, but the one more thing I wanted to add about this Canes defense, they're violent. They're violent. Like Wesley Bassett, the linebacker, number 31 from Miami Central, I do believe. He hits like you owe him money. Like he hits people. He has bad intentions. He's gotten ejected already, but he has bad intentions when he comes after you. He is a big hitter, bigger than his body would make you believe. Because when he hits you, you will know it, and you'll be in pain. They bring pain. Like this defense, if I'm going against them, I'm nervous. I'm telling my quarterback, nothing over the middle. Please, don't throw anything over the middle. You know, because these guys are flying to the ball. I haven't seen that in a long time.
You got to go, Jenny, if you can, Jeff, go back and review some of these games. They have them on YouTube, like a condensed version, 2 hours without the commercials. I just watched the Florida State game again, and I watched the violence for 3 quarters that Jeff is talking about. Florida State moved that ball the first drive. Wesley Bassett and the rest of them guys, they were hunting from the first quarter on. Hunting. And I think if you play the game, you know what I'm talking about. When the defense is hunting you, bro, look.
That's a great way to put it. Hunting.
They were hunting.
Yeah.
They
got there. They were
they ready to eat.
you were supper. They're hunting. And that is what they're doing. If that young man on Florida State was not such a great athlete, I don't know how many sacks they would have had. But that Thomas Castellano, that dude's like a little chip, 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 chip. But they just couldn't bring him in. He's like the guy from the Cardinals, Arizona Cardinals, Jeff.
Why do you say
like him?
Because that's who's coming to town next. The Louisville Cardinals. And boy,
we're gonna get
I feel sorry for them.
We're gonna get
I feel sorry for them. Well, no, I don't, but
They're gonna find out on
305-800 pain.
Yeah, they're gonna be in pain Friday night, Louisville.
Louisville.
We owe them too. I'll tell you why.
Mhm.
We owe them a beat down. We do.
Yes.
What exactly is 305-800 pain, and how does it help the community here, the people?
Yes, Jeff. So 305-800 pain is a legal and medical referral office registered with the Florida Bar to help people that get involved in any car accident, slip and fall.
Right.
We get them connected with our attorneys and our medical centers to get them back on track. We get them the whole guide step by step so they feel that they're not alone, and we help them get compensated for all the inconvenience, the pain and suffering that comes along with an accident. So
yeah,
that's what we're here for.
Saw my hat?
You know who I am?
Yep.
Who?
Shador Sanders.
Yes, sir.
I wanted you to go win.
I know.
Why'd they wait so long for Gabriel?
I don't know, man. He's a good guy, though, bro.
Don't give up.
Steeler fans were cheering for
Thank
you, bro.
you. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Seriously, we wanted to see you play, man.
Hey.
We wanted you to play so bad.
I appreciate it. You see me on the field, though? You see me on the side?
Yeah, oh yeah, we're like, come on, put him in. We were yelling, put in Sanders. Come on, coach, we want 12.
Thank you. Hey, everything happened for a reason. You know, I'm just thankful to God that I even have the opportunity to get on this field and to just get the chance. You know what I'm saying? So
We love you. We love you.
I appreciate y'all.
And your dad, get a picture. Get a picture, Aaron.
Wait. Do y'all know Shiloh?
Oh, heck
My
yeah,
brother?
number 28. Well, he was 28. I wanted to buy his jersey, but that's all right. I still am too. I'm videotaping, so I'll take a picture later.
Oh my
God, I can die.
He's a mess. He's a mess.
Shiloh is a fool. He is a fool. After the Steelers game, he goes in the fan base and pretends to be his brother.
And they don't know.
And they don't know. And then he even asks him, you know Shiloh? Yeah. One lady doesn't know she that was absolutely hilarious.
Jeff, Magic City is calling out your producing skills.
Really?
I can't do everything, man. I can't do everything. For real, Magic City.
Well, I gave you one job today.
Which was?
D'Angelo, do I gotta say it?
Oh,
yes.
I gave you one job today.
I'm gonna hit a grand slam when it comes to that, baby. I promise you that. Carroll City, the West, Madonna Central. I don't know what that is. Our House High School. Okay. And that's a great thing. We have very fertile feeding grounds here in Miami. We're going to be great for a long time.
Yeah.
And, for all the grief he's gotten the first couple of years he's been here, thank God for Mario Cristobal. Thank you. I don't know the name of the Florida Panthers coach, but thank God for him as well.
Paul Maurice.
Yeah. And one Eric Spoelstra, Jenny.
I know.
Yeah.
USA.
I know what happened to Fitz, but yeah, Eric Spoelstra being named already named.
Yeah.
Coach of Team USA.
Press conference is tomorrow.
Yep, at 2:00. 2:00. Eric Spoelstra.
Mr. So Fine Grant Hill's gonna be in the house too.
Not you too.
I just have appreciation. So, and I'm trying to give you a segue to cue up my video before I got to get up out of here.
Yeah, we got to go. I don't know what happened to Fitz, but we appreciate him as well. I'm going to get out of here as well, folks. We will catch up with you on a Football Friday with our very good friend, Jordan Tucker, the North Carolina Tar Heel, will join us this Friday. But we're about to get him out of here. We got things to do. People to see and money to get. Tomorrow night as well. I don't know who plays tomorrow. I think Pittsburgh for Thursday night football. Fitz, don't forget we gotta make a Magic City. You would be interested in this. We are going to do a 3-bet parlay on either Prize Picks or Hard Rock. We're going to do 3 for a lot of money. Like we're going for the jugular.
Are you losing a lot of money, or you gonna win a lot of money? Because last time you lost a lot of money.
Well, I won with the WNBA. The Cowboys screwed me. I did win with the Raiders. And who did I pick? Fitz seems to be back or working on it. Yeah, but the Cowboys screwed me. And Fitz, you lost the Commanders game, right?
Yeah. Was that me? I don't know what.
You lost the Commanders game. So we got to get it right this week. And Magic City, you seem to be pretty good at the betting thing. So
send Jeff Buck
send us a couple of
this off our 1850.
I don't know about Magic City right now. It's prognosticating.
I picked the Lions to beat the Chiefs. And the Chiefs beat them like they stole something. They really did.
The refs.
That's why I said the refs
they stole something.
The refs, well, yeah, the refs cheated a little bit, but the Chiefs are the Chiefs. They're still the top dog in the NFL, bar none. I don't care what nobody says. The Chiefs are still number one.
Jeff, I'll send you a wire again, and we'll talk about it. We'll
I don't want to feel guilty like I did
more input from you, Fitz.
Yeah, he went out on
You're gonna be shelling out that kind of money. He's gonna need some more input.
By the way, ye of little faith,
recognizance.
You keep coming for me, Jenny Jones, and I picked your Dirty Birds. Immediately, I picked the Dirty Birds to punch Buffalo in the mouth, and that's exactly what they did. Exactly what they did.
Yeah.
The Dirty Birds. Bijan Robinson. Take that, Josh Allen.
Ye of little faith, Jenny.
Yes.
Ye of little faith.
Ye of little faith.
Well, okay, then you just keep on shelling your money on over to that one without some input. And we'll see how long your faith stays.
The faith of a mustard seed. Let me, Jenny. He's all right as long as he don't try to go 7 for 7.
You didn't even believe in your own team.
I didn't say I didn't believe in my own team. I'm always rooting for my own team.
Yeah, but you didn't say unequivocally that the Falcons were going to beat the Bills. I said that. I went out on a limb. Rodney said, "You going with Atlanta? Man, you crazy." Yeah, I'm crazy.
You crazy like a fox.
Exactly. Michael Penix is a problem.
A hater. Magic City called me a hater.
All I want, I have one thing that I've asked you. So
the Atlanta Falcons, listen, the Falcons and the Buccaneers are going to be fighting for the conference, okay? They're I'm telling you, Drake London, wide receiver.
Yes,
from the Atlanta Falcons.
Bijan Robinson.
Pitts, the tight end. Like, they have dogs all over their roster. They should have a better record. The Atlanta Falcons.
We just had a little confusion.
Falcons wasn't getting 10 last week, Magic City.
We just had a little confusion to start the season, and then we got righted.
By the way, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have some injury issues.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, they might go down Sunday against the 49ers. I mean, Baker Mayfield can't do it by himself.
Well,
he might seem like he can.
I think we need to, Jeff, I think we need to keep an eye on maybe putting some money on New England. Again, for entertainment purposes.
I hated that they're back, man. Like, I freaking hate the Patriots.
Jenny, entertainment purposes.
I hate the Patriots. I hate this, and they just won't go away. They're like cockroaches, They're cockroaches. They won't die.
And Jeff, I know another team for entertainment purposes we might want to look at. Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
And that's something, Jenny.
Okay, but they got Aaron Rodgers, so you can't rewrite them all the way.
It's hard to write up. Jeff, we're talking about a team that hasn't had a losing record in 15 years. we might want to look at for entertainment purposes, looking at Pittsburgh.
Oh, I just forgot to mention this. My Raiders play the Kansas City Chiefs on Sunday.
Chiefs own the Raiders.
Do you think I'm going to come in Monday and say something like this?
I hate the Raiders. John, calm down.
I expect you to come in with the bag. The bag over the head.
Oh, you tease. It was a teaser. Okay.
There's no way we can beat the Chiefs with Geno Smith as our quarterback. No way.
What?
No way in hell.
Has Patrick lost to the Raiders? When's the last time? Is he like?
Yeah, Derek Carr beat him.
Oh.
And he lost to us on a Black Friday game when Jack Jones was still with the Raiders.
Okay.
Dolphins cornerback.
Okay. Magic City did a teaser. Okay.
Jeff Fox, I need for you to quit playing with me.
All right, man. All right.
Give that lady her 1850.
Whatever Wednesday, it has been a great one. You guys
Oh.
have a great day.
Before we go, I'm wearing this for the Brooklyn Dodgers, but I'm just paying homage to the Dodgers because Yamamoto was dealing last night.
Yeah.
Looks like it's going to be the Dodgers and possibly the Mariners playing for the Major League title. And I think I got the Dodgers repeating.
Yeah. Magic City says y'all are suckers and fools go. The Steelers are back, yo. Like for real.
I mean, well, they ain't really been anywhere.
Magic City, I tell you what, Magic City throwing blows today. Ain't that Miss 11-5 Miami? Ain't he the one?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I mean,
okay.
The Steelers are gonna go at
Mr. 11-5.
At least 12-5.
11-6. Calling me a hater and saying I'm a sucker. All within 15 minutes. And you got him 11-6.
Well, yeah, he
How that looking?
You misread the room. You misread
I got your coach getting fired before the break. How's that? I like them apples.
Hey, you ain't feeling a little salty just
calling me a hater and a sucker within 12 minutes.
Okay, well,
I'm from the U.
I told you what time it is, and if you're not going to save me from myself, then I'm about to save myself. I just add a video so that I can go in peace.
Yeah. See y'all later, man. Jenny she's about to crash. So yeah.
Good night.
Have it your way, and if you want, you can decide that if you have me, I can provide everything that you desire, baby. Say that you get a feeling, the feeling that I'm feeling. Sing it with me, y'all. Baby, to me, baby. Say you already got me, but you want me, baby. Said I just wanna be your man. How does it feel? Can you help me sing that? Help me. Said I wanna know how it feels, yeah. Oh, I know that. Sing it a little louder than that. Sing it. How does it feel, yeah? How does it feel?
probably wondering why I called you here.
Yeah, you dragged us out in the middle of a stormy night. What's wrong with you, fool?
And why did you want us all in black?
I'm setting my scene. Now I have news about my CD player. Sit down.
Player again,
Go sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
Martin, just what is your dues, please?
I know who stole my CD player. And the person's in this room right now. Anybody want to tell me who? Come on now. Don't you all speak at once. Sick, sick. Down.
The Jeff Fox Show, brought to you by Remix Sports Media.